Hello, it's Monday the 15th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. So we had Q1 GDP at 0.1% overall. Nothing to write home about, but still far better than the forecast from a few months back. Despite this improvement though, the UK is still the only G7 nation not to achieve pre-pandemic size. The UK is also the only country to have left the EU and seen swathes of low-cost labour go back home. I wonder if that's related. The H1 forecast is flat overall. Any coronation boost should be offset. Should offset the drag from the additional bank holiday and the wider economic woes. But sentiment suggests the economy is starting to firm up a little bit. Despite languishing at the bottom of the G7 league table, the outlook is just a little bit brighter now. Of course, that is despite stubbornly high inflation and a base rate of 4.5% now. Bailey's press conference suggested a peak at 5%, where the market had perhaps been expecting a hint of a pause in rate hikes, but where the promise to halve inflation by year end came early, that looks pretty optimistic now, and further rate hikes look the natural course of action. Warren Buffett's been on. He sees interest rates rising further in the US as the Fed remains obsessed with inflation. Some disagree with his view that the US economy will start to underperform as the higher interest rates start to choke off growth. But old Buffett does know what he's on about. Berkshire Hathaway, their profits grew by $39 billion in Q1. In the market, the dollar index was largely driven by comparative economic outlook for the G7. Despite less chance of another rate hike in June, the dollar index still rose to 102.70. Sterling challenged the high for the year, topping out at 126.80 as the dollar recovered a little poise. We kick off the new week from around 124.75 against the dollar. We're about 114.80 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 108.70 this morning. And for the keen-eyed amongst you, you may have spotted Bertie. He's back from bed rest and joining me again on the vlog. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.